tonight's stories?
I don't play.
Drinking beers.
Gone wrong.
Following me.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast. I'm Maddie, and I'm here with
Brando.
Sam.
Yvonne.
and Yvonne.
Hey, Yvonne.
Wait, who are you?
I'm Maddie, and I'm here with.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't. It sounds like one thing when she says her name.
Yeah, okay.
Just hit the like and subscribe. Just for that.
It's like I've never been here before.
It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
January.
That's a while.
I guess we were all dressed up in our Valentine's Day attire.
Yeah.
Well, I think we can use this time as an on-air evaluation of the first quarter of the friendship subscription plan.
Oh, yeah. Do they know about it?
I don't know
No.
if they know, so you can tell them what the friendship subscription plan is.
Okay, so this group and
Some others.
others that have been on the podcast, like, you know, when you're an adult, you just have no time for anything. You just go to work, you go home, rinse and repeat. So I was like, we need to hang out with each other quarterly. So I'm forcing everyone to hang out with each other quarterly, and I made like a Google form. And
It's very professional. It's very professional.
She's creating
Yes.
opportunities for us to hang out. She's
Yeah.
not forcing us to hang out.
I mean,
Yes.
it's
She's
forced.
creating a space for us to be somewhere
She's
that we're all
holding
going to be.
space for us.
She's holding
Yeah.
space for us.
Yeah,
that game night was fun.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
really
it
fun.
was a good game night.
There was a few games that like
Cards,
Uno
yeah.
got crazy.
Uno got
was
crazy.
uncomfortable.
You're playing Uno, no mercy.
I got out. I won one
Uno,
round, and then the next
we
time
should
was
just
out.
play normal Uno from now on because No Mercy is a thing that I think is not good for us.
Some people were confused about
Yeah.
things. Other
Yeah.
people kept almost Unoing out and then
Yeah.
immediately getting their
Card
cards
switch.
taken or card switch
Yeah.
or to draw 20.
Me.
But I think the MVP of the night was the Costco pizza.
Oh,
First time
Shout
I ever
out,
had
shout out
it.
Yvonne for
Costco
hosting
pizza
the
was
event.
good.
Freaking delicious. I think
Yes.
about it. I dream about it at night.
Am I the asshole for refusing to eat my wife's spaghetti after I found out what she put in it?
That's fair, man.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a red sauce,
Yeah.
but I'm
What
gonna
do you mean red sauce?
sit and listen, Sam.
She's like, you never heard the rumors about a red sauce? Am I the asshole for refusing to eat my wife's spaghetti after I found out what she put in it? Last night, my wife made spaghetti and it smelled amazing. She said she tried something new and wanted me to just eat it before asking questions. I had a few bites and it tasted kind of off, but not terrible, just weirdly sweet and earthy. I asked what she changed and she told me she blended up leftover spaghetti from 6 days ago and mixed it in with the sauce to thicken it. I immediately stopped eating. I know it's technically the same ingredients, but the idea of blended old noodles mixed into a fresh sauce made me feel sick. She got offended and said I already ate half of the plate, so clearly it was fine and I was just being dramatic now that I knew. I told her that's exactly the point. I didn't know. If I had known beforehand, I would not have eaten it. She said I was being wasteful and disrespectful and acting like she served me garbage. I ended up making a sandwich because I could not finish it and she got really upset and barely talked to me for the rest of the night. Now she told her family and they think I embarrassed her, but my mom thinks it's gross and I should not have been tricked into eating it. I feel bad for hurting her feelings, but also I feel like I should get a say in what I'm eating. Am I the asshole?
They embarrassed her. Were there other people there?
No, but maybe just the fact that he refused to eat what she said, what she made. I think that's gross.
Yeah.
I think it's too old.
I don't find it gross.
Yeah, I'm like, did she like freeze it afterwards, or was it just in the fridge?
Especially if it tastes off. I'm like,
Well, if it tastes off, but not, I don't know
Oh, he
if
did-
OP's saying that for real. Like,
Yeah, he said it's
this is
tasted
him writing in
earthy.
hindsight, like, oh, it's weird.
yeah, but he said that before he knew what was in there.
Well, he wrote the story after. I'm like,
True.
people can add stuff.
And how does the spaghetti taste earthy? Like, I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
it can ever taste earthy, even
Earthy
if
is an
it.
interesting word.
I've never
Yeah.
tasted an earthy
Yeah.
spaghetti.
Yeah, because even if it was in the fridge for 6
Put
days.
some basil,
Little
couple
mushroom.
mushrooms, some
Mushroom,
berries, you know
yeah.
what? Of the earth.
I kind of have an issue with him saying, like, do I not have a say in what I get to eat? Then cook.
Mm.
Literally cook. Like, I guess I don't know how often he cooks, but if she, like, was trying to be mindful for waste and, like, cooked the spaghetti, I don't know. And, like, would he, if he, because he, like, was like, oh, it tastes good, but then after he learned what she did, that's when, like, it's turned him off. So she never
Well,
told him.
He's saying that he would say it was off before
he did say it was off, and he was like it was really sweet and earthy. So that's when he asked what was in it.
Okay,
because I feel like I get what you're saying of complaining about food, but for me, he did make he made his own food afterwards, and it only seemed like he was saying that because she was like, "Well, I want you to finish your plate. Like, don't waste this food that I just made."
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And he was like, "Well, now that I know what's in it, I can choose to eat it or not, and I don't want to eat it."
That's true.
I don't know. It just gives me. I feel like I'm just kind of against OP just because it gives picky eater like you ate it before and then I guess it maybe not taste the best, but now you're like, no, I don't want to eat it. Just I'm not into that. I just say eat the food. But I still understand OP's like, well, if I don't like it, then I don't want to eat that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But to me, we're different people. 6-day-old spaghetti is fine to me. I've eaten 6-day-old spaghetti myself, so I haven't mixed it into new spaghetti. That's an interesting technique.
Yeah,
I've eaten 6-day-old spaghetti, and it tastes better to me. Like the more spaghetti, I don't know, man, I'm crazy.
Yeah,
because it's like
I like leftover spaghetti.
It's like she blended it all for the sauce, so it's like the noodle in whatever protein and
the meat,
all the sauce, and
just maybe a different texture too.
I don't know.
But it's like
I would have been
pouring
grossed out.
pasta water over your food, like to thicken it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's more starch in the pasta.
I wanted to jump in here to say, I also disagree with her putting the 6-day-old spaghetti with the new spaghetti, because even if she was trying to eliminate food waste, she kind of, in a way, ruined that, because now the new spaghetti that she mixed with is basically on day 7 instead of starting over from day 1. Like, there's old spaghetti in there that's not going to last as long as the day 1 spaghetti. So now, in a way, it's kind of spoiling even faster because it has almost week-old spaghetti in there. I think that's another reason why I agree with OP. I don't really want old spaghetti mixed with new spaghetti.
I get what you're saying too, because it's like if you had half the plate gone, you liked it.
Yeah.
You did like it initially, but also you should be able to know what you're eating. But I don't know. For me personally, I'm just a little worried that it got blown like this big, this fast.
Yeah.
Like the family knows about it. Like this is definitely like one of those arguments where you kind of just like, oh, yeah, I didn't like it. And you're like, oh, okay. And then just move on.
The only reason why I ate it was because I didn't know what was in it in the first place.
Yeah.
And yeah, now your family looks at me differently and all this stuff, when it's like maybe that conversation, because I don't think it's that crazy, maybe could have stayed amongst friends or even us or whatever. Or you could have, instead of ranting to your family, maybe you could have just told them at a later date.
Right.
Yeah. It's the fact that both sides know about this that I'm like, oh, I mean, it could have just been a simple disagreement. You didn't like the way she cooked. She didn't like that you didn't finish eating it. Like that should be very rudimentary.
Yeah, and now his mom's included too, because she agrees with her son that
of course she does.
So now both sides are involved, and
for no reason.
Yeah, like every fighting relationship doesn't need to be told to people. Like it's good to have people somewhat in your relationship
to hear it.
You can have different sides perspectives, but there's fights where you're like, no, this is between us, and we don't need to add it to other people's lives.
This is over spaghetti sauce.
It's over spaghetti sauce.
And I know sometimes, like we had one story where it was about opening jar lids, and you would think that wasn't big, but that was
big. I remember listening to that one.
Yeah.
But in this way, I'm like, spaghetti sauce, I don't think this is this big of a deal, and I think they'll both probably get over it eventually.
Unless she was blending it into every food that she ever made.
She's like, I've been trying to get rid of these noodles.
Yeah.
I made 6 months
like
worth
a hamburger?
of noodles.
Leftover spaghetti in there.
There's actually no meat in there.
It's all spaghetti.
No, I agree, because when I was listening, I just kept thinking, like, why is this a story?
Yeah, that's literally what I thought.
Why did you need to like type this on Reddit? Like, I feel like, first of all, this is, a disagreement, but not that big of an argument for you to run on Reddit to ask him by the asshole.
But it reminds me of like when people, because I remember the first time I had lengua.
Lengua?
Yeah, taco de lengua.
Ew.
And it's like a thing, you're like, oh, eat it. You eat it, and they're like, you know what it is? And like, it's cow tongue.
Okay.
And people are like, ew. And I'm like, you were just saying it was good, and then as soon as you I'm like, you're picky. You're a little kid.
Yeah.
You're a child to me.
Yeah.
I've been doing a little spring reset with my closet lately, focusing more on quality over quantity, just building a wardrobe of pieces that are well made, versatile, and easy to reach for every day. That's why I keep coming back to Quince. The fabrics feel elevated and the fits are thoughtful, and the pricing actually makes sense. Quince makes beautiful everyday pieces using premium materials like 100% European linen, organic cotton, and super soft denim. With styles starting around $50, their spring pieces are lightweight, breathable, and effortless. The kind of things you can throw on and instantly look put together. Over the last few years, Quince is the company I keep returning to. Most recently, I purchased a linen top that's more breathable for summer, and it looks super cute. I'm slowly building a wardrobe of more than just t-shirts, so I can have a little bit more diversity with what I wear. Refresh your spring wardrobe with Quince. Go to quince.com/CLP for free shipping and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. Go to QUINCE.com/CLP for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/CLP. Thanks to our sponsor, Quince, and thanks to our listeners for supporting this podcast. So top comment, not the asshole, and they quote, "It tasted kind of off, but not terrible, just weirdly sweet and earthy." And they say, you want to know what that earthy taste probably was? Mold. And somebody else said, yep. Somebody else said, this is the one. You get an earthy taste in something that shouldn't taste earthy. You're tasting mold or fungus.
But that's nasty.
You're tasting earthy things and things that shouldn't taste earthy. That's mold or fungus.
So do you think she saw it and just didn't care? Because mold is very visible.
She was eating it too.
Well, it's like
maybe
depending
not
on the spaghetti too. Like if you season it, sometimes it's kind of hard
to know.
Tell the specs between seasoning.
That's mold specs.
Oh, but that's crazy.
And then I don't know if you're acting like she served you up garbage, but if it's tasting earthy due to unseen mold, she was serving you up garbage. You weren't being wasteful. Moldy food goes in the compost or the garbage. What does a plate of spaghetti and sauce cost in ingredients? $2-ish? So wasteful. And they quote, leftover spaghetti and sauce is generally safe to eat for 3 to 5 days when stored in an airtight container in the fridge. For the best quality and safety, especially with meat sauces, it's recommended to consume within 3 to 4 days. Also, not the asshole. You didn't embarrass her. You stopped eating. Did you go and tell her family to garner ridicule? No, she told her family. If she's embarrassed, it's because she has embarrassed herself. You did not do that.
That's why I was thinking, like, were they in front of people? Because to me, embarrassed is like me trying to make you look less than or dumb in front of other people.
Yeah.
In the relationship, I'm like, we should be able to talk straight to each other and be like, hey, I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
As long as being respectful, you're saying it, I'm like, that's just honesty to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And tone and delivery definitely play a part.
It's embarrassing once you bring the family into it.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, and everyone else's opinion. But I think I need to go now throw my spaghetti away.
How long have you been there? 2 weeks.
Since last Thursday.
I think you're still in the sweet mark. You got one more day to eat
It's
it.
the best at 4 days. I don't know what.
I kind of
don't trust Reddit with that. They made that up.
When you said airtight,
Yeah, airtight.
you can do more days.
No, yeah.
But I
3
mean,
to
once
5 days
He said 3 to
airtight.
5
Oh, 3 to 5 days
yeah.
airtight.
And then it's
Yeah.
done after that.
He ain't been in no struggle. Man.
He ain't never been in no struggle. Sometimes you make a big old pot of spaghetti and that's your meal.
And that's what I did.
Yeah, that's what I be doing because it was fire. It's good every
Because you want me
day.
to throw the whole container away?
spaghetti.
Yeah, 10 days later, I'm like,
And it's good.
It's still good.
So good.
It's a little earthy now that I think about it.
But I think I added mushrooms in
Yeah,
it.
but
No?
I don't remember adding 'cause I hate
Oregano?
mushrooms.
Did I? No, I think I added mushrooms. I blended it up so I would eat
blended
it.
it up and then put it in.
So this next story is originally posted in Legal Advice, but my circumcision went horribly wrong many years ago. Parents received a settlement. Now I'm 18 and they're refusing to give me the money. Never had one like this before.
Never had one like this. Wow.
Wow.
I think they should get the money.
Because, I mean, he's the one who got snipped, right? So why doesn't he get the money?
Yeah.
He's looking for it.
You
I guess I've never
the
thought because I'm
trauma?
like, I'm sure this probably happens somewhat regularly where kids have things, misfortune happen to them, they sue and they're not getting the money.
I don't think the money's there anymore. That's probably.
It's 100% gone. That's why they're
Yeah.
mad. It's gone.
Damn.
My circumcision went horribly wrong many years ago. Parents received a settlement. Now I'm 18 and they're refusing to give me the money. All right, so as a result, I have part of my penis removed, including the entire tip. I knew the hospital did settle with my parents. They've always told me that the money is invested for my future. I'm 18 now. I want to use it for my education this year, but they haven't given me any details. They keep telling me that it's so soon and they will do it in due time. Is there any way for me to find out where the money is and access it? And was the money required to be put somewhere safe? Or could it be that my parents spent it and are just buying time with me? And then there's relevant comments, and then there's an update.
I mean, any of those could be true.
Yeah.
But how long is it? So they just turned 18? How long have it been 18? Has it been, though?
But also, like, this is the first time you're hearing about what happened to the money. I feel like even if you don't want to give them the money, you can be like, well, here's where it is.
Yeah.
Like, they haven't even said that.
Yeah.
Like, even if we don't think we should give it to you yet, but it's like also, it's my choice.
Yeah.
Especially when you're getting closer to the time where you're actually going to use the money, it's probably good to know where it's at.
Yeah, because I'm like, if he's going to school, you don't want him to go to debt if he has this money.
Right. And them telling him that they're going to give the money to him, that's completely cut and dry. Because I was thinking the parents were like, they took the money and then the kid was like, I deserve this at the end.
Yeah.
And they never had a discussion, which I think
he does
would
deserve
still
it,
have an
though.
argument for it, but it would be more cloudy.
Yeah.
But they were like, yeah, this money's yours. We put in an investment. It's going to be grown and you're going to get it.
I think he does deserve it.
I think he deserves it.
Mm-hmm. That's dramatic. He has no tip of a penis.
Okay, so relevant comments. So they said, I'm betting the money is gone. This sadly happens a lot. I'd outright ask them if they've spent it all. Their reaction should tell you everything. And Opie said, I see. I'll bring this up tonight and ask for a straight answer. This is so unfair of them as I counted on this money for my future. If I knew it didn't exist, I would have planned differently. And somebody else said 90% of the time when parents act shifty about something like this, the money had been spent 10 years ago. I'd prepare yourself for that possibility. That's not to say your parents necessarily did anything illegal. Even in a custodial account, your parents are allowed to spend that money on things that benefit you. Education expenses, private lessons, new clothing for you, even prorated portions of their rent. They can't waste the money on fine wines and couple massages, but if they spent that money in ways that benefited you, it's not outright illegal. Your first hope at tracking it down is the IRS. If it's in an interest-bearing account in your name, then the financial provider will have the producing 1099s in your name. Final update is 3 days later. I talked to my parents. Turns out they used the money to buy the house that we live in and start the business that my dad runs. My dad showed me that I have ownership of the business as well relative to the amount that my money was invested in. He said he'll start paying me money from the profits, which I will use for education. They said since I'm an only child, all of this will come to me anyway. I'm happy about this. I had prepared myself to hear that the money is gone, but now I feel bad for ever doubting my parents like that. And then people in the comments aren't really buying it. I don't see why the parents weren't upfront about it in the first place.
Yeah.
Like, they knew OP was planning on that money for furthering his education. I'd still be mad at them. And somebody else says, because it's BS, they came with something that would shut him up to avoid being sued. Because it's like, why didn't you just say that the first time he asked?
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, I understand like saying investment because they technically did still invested, but it's not really directly in your favor right now. It's like when later on.
And I feel like this is where
Removing
transparency is
dividends.
the best. You could be like, hey, because I still think you're an adult and you could be like, you really don't have a say in this. We're going to do this though. We're buying a house or we're buying a thing. But just showing like, we still respect you enough to say this is your money and this is what we're doing with it.
Yeah.
Them not doing that is weird.
Yeah.
Them just telling them after. But also, I don't know if I would necessarily go with the comments and be like, oh, now you should sue them. I think this is an unfortunate situation, but they're going to pay you money.
Yeah.
I would take that, but maybe I'm too soft.
I think the comments were saying they basically did all this to avoid you being able to sue them. That last comment, if that's what
Yeah.
you're referring to about suing, they were saying they came with something that would shut him up and avoid being sued. So I don't think OP would even do it anyway.
Okay.
I think OP is happy with hearing about what's happened with the money so
Sometimes
far.
OPs read comments and like they change what they think.
Yeah.
That is, but it's like it doesn't necessarily benefit you fully.
I feel like that's also a big risk now thinking about it. Because what if the business wasn't successful?
Yeah.
Then you spend all the money And it's like he doesn't get any dividends from anything because if they're going in the red, you're not making money. You lost all the money. But we don't know if the business is doing good or not, right?
Well, can I sell my stake in the company for the money?
That's what
Right
I was
now?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'll take the money now. Y'all have the little business, and I'll take it back when y'all die. Parents.
Win-win on my end.
I get double money. And I want the house.
I'm like, so were they not? I'm just thinking, like, were they not able to afford the house then? With that his money?
Maybe not that one, or maybe not pay all of it.
Yeah.
We unfortunately do not know that.
Yeah.
The thing I learned from this story is that parents just need to treat their kids with more respect. They need to be more upfront with things. I think there's things you don't always have to tell kids, but I think there's things you should, about their personhood and about them, you should be sharing with them.
Yeah.
Especially when you have such a life-changing
Right.
Thing.
I
Yeah.
need to know everything that happened about that.
Yeah. And you were planning on using that money for your education, and now
Right.
you're like,
I had a plan, and then y'all, like, because you told me this.
for years too.
Right.
So.
Am I the asshole for drinking the beers I brought to a party, even though it was more than people were allowed to drink?
So the host probably set a limit?
Yeah.
I think you can do
Okay.
that, but also...
It's my beer.
How much beer are you drinking a day?
That's
Tell
true.
me. Let me know.
Yeah, let's
Separate
see.
from this, I think you're fine drinking your own beer, but how much you drinking?
Yeah, let's see what they say.
I, 30s male, am in a graduate program where most of my classmates are either fresh out of college or have had 2 years since graduating. I was invited to a party by one of my classmates, early to mid-20s male. He said everyone was going to bring a 6-pack of beer and we would all swap and try each other's. My partner, 30s male, came with me, but he said he didn't want to drink because he wanted to work on something the next morning. My partner and I both chose a 6-pack of beer to bring. Nothing fancy, just 2 types of IPAs. We showed up and hung out and had a good time, I thought. Everyone put their 6-pack on a table and everyone would just walk up and grab one when they needed another. I ended up having 8 beers that night. My partner didn't have any, but then my classmate who invited me got mad because I had 8 and we were only allowed 6 each. I said that since my partner and I brought 12, it was okay that I drank 8 because my partner didn't drink any. Like, as a couple, we brought more than we drank. But my classmate told me that was bullshit and asked me to pay for the 2 extra beers I drank. Am I being crazy or is this whole thing unnecessary? Honestly, I think if I brought 12 beers, I get what you're saying of like, why are you making me pay for 2 beers?
Yeah.
Like, my partner didn't drink anything. I just basically had some of his.
Yeah. And
I'm trying to think of the math here.
Because somebody else also got more than
Right.
probably, like, why are you just coming after me?
Yeah, were there any beers left at the end? Because if there
wonder.
weren't,
and like, why
other people
doesn't
drank more beers.
like why doesn't it matter? Like the beers are there to be had.
We're here to share. It was just like a sharing thing.
Because I also get, like, maybe if somebody didn't have, like somebody had, like, 4 or 5 and they wanted to get 6 or whatever reason, for whatever reason it was gone, then I can maybe understand your frustration, but also they need to keep up
But
with the
there's-
drinking of
Yeah,
the
the
group.
math would have still been off, right?
Yeah,
Because
because it's not like
No,
they
there
drank
was
12.
yeah, there would have been 4 extra.
Yeah.
They didn't drink 12.
yeah.
Yeah, there would have been 4 extra for somebody else to take. Maybe that's where they came up with it, if like somebody had less than 6. But I don't know. Even then, I feel like this is pretty ridiculous to pay for 2 beers.
Yeah.
And who
Yeah,
would he
you're
pay?
counting.
Would he pay like?
Oh, yeah. Who does he pay?
Yeah, who does?
We all brought 6 beers.
I have no idea. Yeah.
He's like, it's not, I didn't write the story.
Or you split the cost of 2 beers amongst everybody. So you're like, you get 85 cents to each person.
Oh, I would do that just to be petty.
No.
What's this? Your
Because
beer.
I drank 2 extra beers. Here's your cut.
And like, okay, so like, do you give him the money for like in the 6-pack, whatever that one is, or is it like the cost of the singular if you buy just one at a gas station or something?
I don't
Like, you know, like it's just so stupid.
I can understand if maybe the host is frustrated if OP had 8 beers and his partner never came. So he did have more than everybody else had. And so maybe if you wanted to be even and fair for everybody, I can understand your frustration. But even like asking for him to pay for 2 beers, I feel like is ridiculous. At that point, I'm like, okay, well,
Was there
if I
6
have this game
people
again,
there?
I don't know.
Because that's the only way this is fair.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone gets one. But there's like 10 people there. Then
Everyone gets 6.
Yeah, there'll still be extras.
Everyone brings a 6-pack.
Everyone brings a 6-pack.
Yeah.
So everyone gets.
It's actually one less person because person's not drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
So potentially everybody else could, except for maybe one person, could have one extra beer.
Right.
I would say OP just needs to tell the friend the math. Yeah,
But I wouldn't even get. I'm like, first of all, why you count my beers?
Yeah, I think it's like the age difference because he's like in his 30s and they're all relatively in their early 20s.
Oh, so like this was half my paycheck was the 6-pack.
Yeah, I'm just new to drinking. You're seasoned.
Yeah. I do this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
went through 8 beers.
What is this part? Is this a normal part that people are bringing 6-packs of things and then trading it?
That's
I've
also
never
we.
seen that, and I've never been a part of that.
Yeah, just bring it. It's like bring your own beer, bring your own bottle, and then it's a share.
No
I don't
one's
care how much you.
counting.
It could
Yeah.
be fun if you're not counting.
I don't have an issue if you don't bring anything and you drink it.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
That's it. Yeah, but
And there have been some where I'm like, dang, you killed half that bottle. And you're like,
And you didn't bring a thing.
you didn't bring a single thing. You killed half that bottle.
Top comment, not the asshole. First of all, that's a ridiculous level of bean counting for a party set up in this way. Secondly, couples' contributions do count together. But never mind any of that. I would tell this guy, okay, I don't agree with this, but I'll be the bigger person and give money to whomever ended up short. Oh, and by the way, partner brought 6 and drank 0. So when should he expect to get his money back and from whom?
that's a good point. The second part.
Because we about to break. Actually, you owe me.
You
Yeah.
owe me
You
money.
do owe
We
me.
about to break even, but now you owe me now because you made this rule.
If you wanted to play this game,
Yeah,
I can be petty too.
I can be petty too. And also, are we alcoholics? I'm asking you, friend, just man to man, because we do this every weekend. Is this bad?
we do this every Tuesday, Thursday.
Tuesday, Thursday, we do this 6 beers every time. Is this bad?
I don't feel a thing.
Oh, bro,
It's water to me. Frankly, it's water, basically.
it's like in college it was like something Monday, Dirty Tuesday, Wine Wednesday,
Oh,
Thirsty
wow.
Thursday. I'm like, yeah, freshman year. Like I didn't
Freaky
partake,
Friday.
but it was like I'm like, yo,
Was it Mule Monday?
Meal Monday.
I don't know what it was, but I'm like, y'all got an alcohol problem?
Am I the asshole for eating a croissant in a cemetery?
Croissants are universal.
A croissant?
I had one today because your boy went to Winchell's.
Hey.
Had one today.
I have not been to Winchell's in years. Oh
Girl,
my
go.
God.
They're still good. And it's 24 hours. You can go whenever you want.
Whenever you want.
Whenever you want.
Am I the asshole for eating a croissant in a cemetery? I had a doctor's appointment today and they told me not to eat or drink anything before. Once I got out, I was starving and pretty thirsty. So I went to the supermarket, grabbed a croissant and a bottle of store brand cola, and I went to look for somewhere to sit down. The nearest spot I could find that wasn't directly by a busy road was a cemetery. So I went in, walked to some benches, and I sat down. I had almost finished eating when a woman, maybe in her 70s, walked past me and asked who I was visiting if I didn't mind the question. I said, I was just eating somewhere quiet, which surprised her. She then told me that I should be ashamed to be so disrespectful and left. I finished eating and drinking before leaving. I can see where she's coming from, and it's possible she was just grieving and looking for solidarity, but I also was just eating and it was the closest spot. Top comment. Historically, people used to do picnics in the cemetery. There is a large cemetery where I live that has some very historic graves and also an arboretum. They have guided tours and marked walking paths on the road. I think you just met a grumpy old lady.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but like also, who's picking cemetery for a quiet place to eat?
Yeah,
Well, I
why
guess if
would
you're
you be
hungry
there?
and you need the soonest place, you're
was
trying to
starving.
find
That
the
was-
soonest place to eat that wasn't next to a busy road.
Yeah.
So it was a
Wow.
cemetery. So that was the quickest place this person could sit down and just eat really quick.
That's so weird to me.
It is interesting, but I don't fault you necessarily.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
fault you. But I guess we don't know if OP had a car because I would have just ate in the car.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, but true. Because I was like,
I'm
if
not
he,
going to the cemetery.
because I'm like, did he already, or he or she already have the food, or did they pick it up from like a fast food?
They picked it up from a grocery store
Okay.
on the way out of the doctor's office
Okay.
because they weren't allowed to eat or drink before they went to the doctor's office.
Oh, that fasting.
Yeah. So they went to a
Oh, that's
grocery
fine.
store, got some stuff really quick, walked out. Nearest place that wasn't near a busy road was a cemetery. They found a bench. They sat their butt down and they started eating.
And
Yeah.
they're like pretty too. So what am I gonna do?
Cemeteries creep me out, but death creeps me out.
I never really got creeped out by a cemetery. It seems so not death to me.
During the daytime.
Yeah, during the day. I guess
Yeah.
I've never been at night, but during the day, they're just like nice places to me.
Yeah.
Open fields.
But I'm like, where am I sitting? If you're like sitting on a gravestone or something, what are you sitting on? Do they have
He said
bench.
there's
benches?
benches.
They're sitting on a bench.
Yeah, then what else am I going to do? I can eat.
And unfortunately, yeah, you just came across somebody who was
Possibly grieving.
Yeah, because I'm like, do you think she had like if he said I'm here visiting someone, would she be like, oh, okay, fine? Like probably.
Yeah.
yeah.
But she's probably like, this is disrespectful that you're just using this my husband's gravesite as a place to eat.
That bench is dedicated to him.
Even though maybe from her perspective, it's like the same thing of like
Which I understand.
this same story, but he ate like at a playground. And they're like, is one of your kids here? And you're like, no, I was just hungry. And you're like,
Why
why are you here?
with all this
It's
kids.
the same, like, why are you in this order? You don't know anybody here? Why are you here?
Yeah.
I wouldn't get as... I think she had a normal response, actually, kind of. Like, I'm here trying to grieve a little bit, and there's just this person here eating.
Yeah. But I mean, I understand both. I really don't have it.
Yeah, I do understand.
I wouldn't
that.
Because
do
it's
it,
like,
but
I don't need to explain myself to you, even
Right.
though from your perspective, this might look really weird. Like I'm coming here out of my way. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not, but I'm not going to explain all the steps that happened today for me to eat this croissant and off-brand cola.
Yeah, and you came to talk to me. I didn't seek you out.
Yeah.
But
You
can
don't
I
like my
ask you, old
answer?
lady, before you go, is it normal for a croissant to be earthy?
It's like, that's definitely recycled spaghetti. I know it.
Yeah, I used to do that with my husband. Now I'm visiting him. Oh,
Oh, that'll be a plot twist.
am I overreacting that my husband's friend followed us to my husband's parents' house?
Why didn't you not say her in-laws' house?
True. In-laws' house.
Yeah. It was adding stuff where I'm like, okay.
Shock value.
Shock.
Yeah.
Are you shocked?
Yeah, I was like, why are they following him to the husband's parents' house?
Am I overreacting that my husband's friend followed us to my in-laws' house? So my husband, 30 male, has a friend, 32 male. He's known for 6 months. On the surface, the friend is polite and friendly, but over the last while, it's gotten to the part where his behavior is starting to create problems. He's a single guy that has 2 children, part-time for reference. My husband and I also have 2 children. He calls my husband every day, multiple times, even when we're out with our children. One time he was over at our house playing cards for what was supposed to be an hour. He decides to stay, sorting his cards after we told him we were taking our kids out to play in the afternoon in the snow. My husband told me to get the girls ready while he asked his friend to please leave. His friend flat out ignored him and kept sorting his cards, and I finally got fed up and I left with the kids after standing around for 15 minutes with 2 kids in hot snowsuits. 20 minutes later, his friend finally leaves, but acts like we were being rude after I left and told my husband so. My husband blew it off and said, oh well, we won't have him over again then if he's going to be like that. A few weeks go by and this guy keeps showing up in our yard after work, seeing if we felt like hanging out. My husband kept saying, oh no, not tonight, man. Well, yesterday was the last straw. We were coming back from my in-laws' place to pick up our kids after a date. We drive past his friend who's sitting on the side of the road. He sees us and he honks his horn. I joke to my husband, oh, now he's going to follow us. My husband laughs and says, he's on his way home, I'm sure. To my disbelief, he follows us back to my in-laws' house and pulls in the driveway and starts to say, I was going to call you, but I wanted to ask you in person about hanging out today. I slam my car door and I raise my voice. This is highly inappropriate. We're here to pick up our kids and you're following us around like a creep. You need to leave now. He acted like I was the one offending him and he said I was out of line and he told my husband he needed to reel me in before peeling out of the driveway. My husband said he agreed with me that it was weird, but I didn't have to blow up like I did. I feel like I should have ripped him a new one because his friend is acting like a stalker. Am I overreacting? And then there's edits and an update and comments and stuff.
Go home, Roger.
Go home, Roger.
Go home, Roger.
He got thrown out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I
What's
thought
that from?
Jazzy Jeff got thrown out
Sister,
too.
sister.
Jazzy Jeff, yeah.
But Roger also got thrown
Yeah.
out. Okay.
Tell me how much I
Did they steal that from Fresh Prince? People were probably throwing out 80 sitcoms. Too.
Yeah. I think it was just a gag.
Just the bad character always got thrown out.
Yeah, the annoying one.
I think for sure, Go Home Roger. Mm-hmm. I think probably what the husband was pushing back on was like the level of it. You could be like, this is weird. Mm-hmm. Just the blow up of it. Mm-hmm. And that's just how different people would approach it. I think some people will get mad and yell, and some people will be more low key. And I think the husband and the wife might see it differently. But the overall sentiment, this is weird.
Yeah.
We don't want to hang out with you. It's been 6 months.
If I'm not calling, don't show up to my house.
100%.
Don't come by my house.
Yeah. But I'm like, also, why isn't I have an issue with the husband not putting boundaries.
Yeah. Because it's like, you get mad to the point where I finally blow up and I put up boundaries and then you say you don't like the way I do it. Yeah. But it's like, this is your friend. You haven't said anything this whole time. Mm-hmm. Your friend's being weird.
He did say stuff.
Well, I think in the first one he was like, you need to go, but then allowed him to continue for
for like another 20 minutes.
To sorting his cards.
But then the other times the friend was like, hey, and he's like, no.
Well, he's not saying like, we don't want to hang out with you. It's just like, oh, not today.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it is not today. Maybe for some reason he likes this guy.
Yeah, because I also like if the front, that's just weird. I'm like, how do you have time? If you're in your 30s, you got 2 kids, how you gotta have time to hang out with someone every day? I barely have time to myself.
He doesn't see them all the time. I have no kids. He doesn't see the kids all the time.
Yeah.
He's probably not the primary parent, maybe.
It is part-time.
Yeah.
He has a part-time.
Part-time job, taking care of my kids.
We got to be more selective with our friends.
I bet you that's how he sees it. I'm babysitting tonight. Can't do it. You mean just being a dad? But okay. Yeah. But I get what you guys are saying with the whole boundary thing. I think it should. I don't think she is, but it definitely should have been probably talked about, because it could be one of those things where he doesn't see it as that big of a deal when she's like, yo, this is annoying me. And he's like, it's kind of annoying, but he's my friend, so I'm gonna just let it. But guys are different like that. We tolerate.
Well, I feel like this happens a lot where people, you don't necessarily like your partner's friends.
Yeah.
And things that irritate you do not irritate your partner as much. Yeah. So that's where I'm like, I would talk to my partner and be like, hey, I really
I don't like this.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
It's just the blow up is another level.
Yeah.
I also feel like
it's still my friend at the end of the day.
I also don't like the way he was like, you need to reel your wife in.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, so like, even if my blow up is still a lot, I know he didn't say it while Roger was still there, but it's like, well, you need to look at how your friend talks to me too.
Yeah.
Because that's disrespectful to be like, you need to like control your wife, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
because he said that after the actual blow up, but he said something about your wife's being rude the first thing too.
Yeah. He was saying you guys were being rude when he like stayed like an extra 40 minutes after, when they're like, okay, well, we're going to go.
Yeah.
And then they're waiting, and then she finally leaves after 20 minutes, and then he took another 20 minutes to leave.
Yeah. I will say, after that line where he's like, reel your wife in, at that point he should have said something.
Yeah.
But not to get mad at her, because if I was in that scenario, I would have seen it like, oh, hey, yo, that shouldn't have happened like that. Mm-hmm. But then also to go back and be like, yo, you're blowing it out of proportion. I don't know. After hearing the line, that should have been a red flag. But yeah.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, it's weird that you're following me when you could just have called me and I could answer the phone because you can see me and I can see you, to be like, hey, do you want to hang out later today? Like, you're following me for however long to my parents' house.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand how she's weirded out by that, because even if you just want to like ask to hang out, then there's texting, there's all this stuff that can be done. You can see that we're clearly going by the house. We're not going to the house. So I don't know.
He got way too comfortable.
Yeah, and like Sam was saying, 6 months. I know you weren't necessarily saying it for that, but I'm like, it's a really new friendship.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's very intimate.
Very, yeah.
My only thing is, I still think it's like a fulfilling prophecy of like if someone's ugly to you and they hit on you, you're like, everything they do is compounded by you not being attracted to them.
Yeah.
You already don't like this guy, so anything he does
annoys you
more than if it was a regular person you liked, people you like get a little bit more of grace than people you don't like. Mm-hmm. Even the following thing, I wonder if you're like a close friend, will they get away with that? Even if you're like, why'd you follow me, dude? Like, you might say that, but would you be mad that they followed you to the in-laws' house?
If it was a friend of 6 months that I really, really liked, I would still be like, you couldn't just text me? Yeah. You followed me to my mom's house?
Yeah.
Because who is to say this relationship, I mean, probably it is going to go this way, but it doesn't end well. It's weird that you now know where my mom lives. Like, I know a lot of people might not care about like security stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's weird that you just followed me to like a second location of where I could be. If you are looking for me and I'm not at the house, are you going to drive by my mom's house to see if my car is here?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, that's weird. Because I've seen my friends driving around and I'll just call them like, hey, I just saw you. Like that. I'm not gonna be like, okay, let me turn.
Yeah,
I don't think his approach was good, but I still thinking of the lens of you don't like this person.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's evil.
So maybe that explains why she raised her voice,
right?
But still,
because she already had like one incident that we know of. Maybe she's had others.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's had others. If he's constantly calling every day,
multiple times a day.
Wait, I think I missed it though. So the friendship's only 6 months old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's in love with him. You won't say yeah with him all the time.
Yeah.
But it seems to me he's like a lonely person. It's like the sister who met her other sister.
I
and
was
like
thinking that.
You put, like, we're meant to spread our connections with multiple people.
Yeah.
Letting everyone get the focus of it. It's already hard in a romantic relationship. Now you're trying to do it in a platonic way of like, everything I got, all my time I want to share with you. That's tough.
While having kids.
Yeah.
And they have kids too.
Yeah.
The kids have kids?
No, the guy
both couples
OP
have kids.
Okay.
Well, him and OP. Okay, so...
Does this one have an update?
Mm-hmm. So edit, also a few extra things. His friend has ADHD, but I also have it as well. And even though I miss social cues, sometimes I would never dream of showing up unannounced at my friend's parents' place. My husband is a sweetheart who never wants to step on toes, even though someone crosses the line, and that's something he's actively working on. He agrees with me and is talking to his friend today about his behavior and how it is unacceptable to disrespect his wife. He also apologized to me about what he said and that I had every right to be angry. I'll post an update once he lets me know what happens. And so, top comment. So when he told your husband he needed to reel you in, what did your husband say to him? You didn't mention him saying anything. If so, you have a bigger problem than just the creepy guy. This called for, at minimum, strong, direct words from your husband. He needs to step way up and take control of this mess, not overreacting. And Ophi responded, he didn't say anything in the moment as the friend was quick to slam his door and peeled out of the driveway. But husband is talking to him today and is going to bring that up, how upset he is to hear him disrespect his wife and hopefully put a stop to this. But I have a feeling his friend won't care as he ignored my husband. Comment number 2. Women and their kids get killed or hurt all the time because their husbands or boyfriends allow this sort of behavior and then tell the woman she's overreacting. Your husband would rather criticize you for having an appropriate reaction than tell this guy he doesn't want to be friends and to fuck off. He also let him disrespect you. Your husband needs to tell this guy they aren't friends anymore. It's got to be better than called all the time and the constant drop-ins. Have a talk with your husband. He isn't taking the family's safety seriously. He shouldn't let people disrespect you like that either. Maybe evaluate the marriage and how he views women too. He seems to care more about you coming across rude than this guy being disrespectful to you. And then update from the next day. I was talking to my friend about how creepy this guy's behavior was, and she informed me that this guy was notorious for breaking up couples who are happy together in hopes that he can sleep with the women. She told me he tries to invite the guy's partner down to his place, which is 40 minutes away, so they're secluded, and then tries to make a move that way. I was so shocked. I brought it up to my husband, and he mentioned how the guy had asked if I could come to clean for him sometime if I wasn't doing anything. My husband had told him no way. I'd never seen his face go so pale, and I showed him what you guys all were saying about this guy's behavior as well. He called him up on the speakerphone so I could listen in and started off with saying how it was weird he followed us and how uncomfortable he made us both feel. The guy actually laughed and said, yeah, this happens to me a lot. Not sure what everyone's problem is. My husband told him how much of a prick he was for what he said to me and how deeply upset he was. And the guy replied, "So you're taking her side then?" Which set my husband off, and he ripped him a new one, to put it lightly. He went into how he was ignoring our boundaries and trying to create problems. Long story short, my husband put his foot down and said if he steps onto our property or tries to contact us, he's going to call the cops, and he cut off the guy. We're filing a police report just to be safe because I don't trust this guy at all, and now neither does my husband. And then there's comments.
That was a lot.
That took a turn.
Yeah.
That took such a dark turn.
Yeah.
So from what her friend says, she knows the guy. And apparently he does this a lot to try and sleep with the wives. Try and break up the couple so he can sleep with the wives. So he's trying to annoy them so that they fight.
But then,
why does that work?
But then how does then, if they fight, how does that lead then to the wife going to his place?
Because maybe if the husband, like, let's say this dynamic happens more often, if the husband like doesn't stand up enough and the wife gets upset, maybe she's like, okay, I don't want to be with you anymore.
And then she's
single.
But
maybe that's his thought process of
asshole?
what he's tried to do before.
But I'm like, hasn't he shown to be an asshole by that point? If this is how he behaves?
I don't think she would be interested. I think this is his thought process of like, if I can separate them, then
they're not
maybe
saying
I can.
his thought process. The friend is saying he's done this.
He's tried to do it.
How does she know?
I don't know. We're gonna get to that in the comments.
Because that's where I'm confused. I'm like, how is this a thing? It doesn't. Because I'm like, it doesn't seem like a good plan. It seems like a bad plan.
Mm-hmm.
But the way they're talking about it is like he's done it before.
Yeah.
They did say the example that OP had from her husband about how the friend Roger tried to ask if OP would want to come to his apartment and clean his apartment sometime. Just her.
That's what lends credence to me, but I think it's like he's been trying to break up couples to sleep with their wives.
Yeah.
I think that would be probably more.
And if he's like, that statement is like he's done it before.
Yeah.
Like his actions has actually worked.
Yeah, there's a success rate to it.
Right.
But I'm like, but he obviously doesn't respect any woman. So
Right.
how is this working?
It doesn't seem like it would work.
Yeah, so let's see. What are the comments?
Okay.
Oh, you're so manly. You know, my husband
When you
wasn't
disrespected
manly,
me.
So I'll get with you now.
And also, like, you asking me to come over and clean when I have time.
You asking my husband if I can
come over and clean. Like my husband owns me.
Yeah.
That guy really gives incel.
Yeah.
100%.
Gives Gilead.
So, not overreacting, how does your friend know the guy? And then Opie responded, without giving out too much personal info, he works at a store in my town. She was having relationships problems that have since resolved, and that guy knew because her brother worked with him. So he tried multiple times to get her to come down to his place alone or walk in the woods, and he wouldn't leave her alone when she kept telling him she wasn't interested. And he kept saying how badly her man treats her and how he would treat her better. He also showed up at her work one day and refused to leave until her boss got involved, which is terrifying. Apparently, this is a typical thing with him. He tries to create rifts between couples. So top comment, ugh, I've met guys like that before. They think they're like master manipulators or something. They legitimately don't believe you when you say they're being a creep and that you aren't interested. Then they act like you're crazy and talk all kinds of shit about you because you enforce your boundaries. So fucking gross. I'm glad OP's husband took that shit seriously. A lot of men don't. So now do you believe him more after she explained why?
Believe more what?
Him being like, oh, yeah, your husband sucks. Yeah. Like, you should get with me.
No, that completely seems true to me. I think it was just the whole, like, he's going out to marriages and hunting. I think he's taking advantage of relationships on the rocks. It may be in his head, he's like, I'm tearing relationships. I'm like, I think you're just taking advantage of normal life things, which is a shitty thing to do. And the depth that he took it with this woman.
Yeah, this guy sounds scary.
He does.
Come on a walk with me in the woods. For what?
Why would I do that when I tell you I'm not interested and to leave me alone, you don't? Why would I try and go somewhere secluded in private with you?
Yeah, that's I'm like, crazy, you think I want to get murdered?
My husband doesn't want to play my coworker's wedding. Our workplace is smallish with about 50 employees scattered amongst separate departments. A few months ago, I had to speak with a relatively new employee, Jane. She's in a different department than I am, and I rarely have to interact with her. She's a recent college grad, and this is her first job out of college. She normally gives off a friendly vibe, but during my talk with her, she was rather rude and basically insinuated I was stupid with the question that I asked. After the interaction, I avoided her, and she has said and done more things in the office that give off entitlement vibes. It's incredibly frustrating. Jane has also recently become engaged and is actively searching for vendors for her wedding. And as karma would have it, my husband has the biggest/most successful wedding band in our state. I help him run the business behind the scenes, but he is the talent and he is very well known in our area. I was replying to wedding inquiry emails recently when it just so happens Jane had inquired about pricing. She stated in the email that she had seen the band play multiple times and in her words, needs to have them play for her day to be perfect. I don't think she knows the wedding band and singer she wants is my husband. These emails are addressed to something like name@weddingband.com. We have a pretty common last name. I don't go out to see him play much, and he only visited me a handful of times at work. My husband knows all the work drama and my frustration with this woman, and he doesn't really want to have to deal with all of her wedding details behind the scenes. Her wedding date is out far enough that he hasn't booked it yet. He also has a calendar on their website with dates that are open, so clients can clearly see if the date they want is booked or not. My husband suggests asking for an atrocious amount of money, so she will decline herself. I think we should just respond that we won't be a good fit and leave it at that. I want to hear what you would suggest that would be professional for myself and my husband. And then there's an update.
I mean, I feel like you don't need a lie to say.
Yeah, can't you?
Yeah, just say.
Choose. It's your business. You can choose who you want to be supporting or not.
Saying we're not a good fit is the best option because it's vague enough that they, even if they question
you
it.
don't know me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so if you said, we're not a good fit. What do you mean?
Well, if you say
that's what
the booking or anything like that, and they can clearly see the booking's not taken.
Yeah, but you can say.
It's too vague for, I'm just trying to hire a service. What do you mean?
We're not a good fit.
Yeah.
We haven't met.
That's like something like people say to like gay couples trying to get married, like, oh yeah, we're not a good fit. I'm like, what's the reason?
Yeah. Well, I guess, I don't know, because I've personally done it, but it's because, out of my skill set, people want like a lot of photos and stuff. Mm-hmm. And so I usually just say, I don't really do photos anymore. I do like just a lot of videography and editing. So I'll just be like, I don't think I'm what you're looking for on this event.
But that's different to me. They asked you a service and you're like, I'm not a good fit for what that.
It's
for.
This is a band. I've seen your band multiple times. I want that.
True.
Yeah, and you're the known band.
Yeah, and you're like, we're not a good fit. I'm like, I'm getting married and I want to dance.
Because I'm going to want to know why. And then are you going to tell me because my wife doesn't like you? So now I'm going to be a better.
To me, stand on business.
Yeah.
I'm supporting my wife. She don't like you. I don't like you.
That'd cause more issues. I think as a business and especially like a very personal business, I don't know. Like your skill is what people are paying you for. Yeah. You can be more choosy. You're gonna get someone.
Like that is going to backfire if it is this personal business. Like we're personally having these relationships, then it's going to get around town of like, yeah, he turned me down because I wasn't a good fit. And you're like, what's that mean? They're like, I don't know. And they're like, oh, it's not a good, like that'll spread.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they can say they're kind of going in the direction of like a different couple that day.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been finalized. Mm-hmm. Like maybe there's a way they can say that where if you say something about the calendar and they're like, well, it hasn't been, it's like, well, we're moving towards that, but it hasn't been like completely completed yet or something.
Me, if I love this band, I'm like, then we'll change the date.
Or just say we're playing out of, playing out of state.
Yeah, that would be good.
Just say you were playing out of state.
Hey, we're playing out of state like the day before. We're not going to be able to make it back.
Adds things to it. Because you can lie about the date and then they'll call your bluff and then you'd still got to say something. I'm saying, this is my one time, my year of lying. I'm being honest from the get-go because it cuts.
And that's a lie that you would say. No, I'm just kidding.
It makes the least amount of issues to me.
I feel like it just adds though. Because if you're saying it's personal stuff and then you bring the very personal reason.
I'm not a slave. I don't have to be your band. If I don't like you, I can be a band for whoever I want.
Yeah.
You treated my wife like crap.
But
what do you think about
what you did?
You're not married.
I'm married right now. I can't believe you talk to my wife. I'm sorry. I'm practicing.
What do you think about what Yvonne was saying, which was lie and say that you were out of state that day? So like you can't get back.
the date thing is always a thing. I think people move stuff. You're like, oh, I'm going to be out of town. They're like, I didn't tell you a date yet. You're like, okay, this day. You're like, well, come back.
Well, no,
day.
but they said that you can see on the thing and like that date hasn't been booked yet. So they did tell them a date.
Well, for me, that means they're already choosing around your schedule. So they're like, you're important enough that we're moving our wedding around what you can be available. That's why I think the date is a very dangerous game to play.
Well, what if the venue's already booked? Because if the venue's booked, then they can't change the date.
Then you're good.
You're good.
But you need to gauge. You don't know any of that by this email that was sent in.
Yeah, I just think saying like bringing the wife and saying you're being an asshole to my wife or entitled towards my wife.
I would
like,
soften the words for sure.
I just think that would like create a different dynamic at work that it's just like more hostility.
Yeah.
That's true.
It doesn't just affect just this one interaction. It's going to affect others too.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the lie is going to do the same thing. It might do it in a take a longer time to do it, but she's going to find out that you're married to him. I promise you she will. And the same thing's going to happen.
At that point, you can't prove if they say we're
not
not
proving
available.
It's going to make the rumors worse. You're like, I can't believe this chick told her husband not to play for my man.
We should do an act out, I think. You guys seem pretty passionate about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll read the update and then we'll do an act out. I don't know who me and Yvonne are going to be.
Yeah.
Because I think it's really all about you two.
I haven't had an act out in a while.
Okay, so update 10 months later.
Oh.
I left it up to my husband about whether to reply to my coworker Jane, saying he would be available for her wedding. We planned to raise the prices for next wedding season regardless, so after much thought, he responded with a quote and she accepted. My husband told me to ignore all of her emails and he would handle it himself. I can't even begin to tell you the sighs my husband made anytime he opened an email from her. Most of the emails to him were just chit-chat, nothing to do with wedding planning. It was getting to the point where my husband wouldn't even respond to emails unless they had a question that he needed to answer. For some context, most couples book a band about a year out. There's 5 to 10 emails in the initial booking. Then we crack down on the bulk of stuff we need from them 2 to 3 months before. So over the course of a year, we receive about 40 to 50 emails from one couple. Jane sent my husband 109. Yes,
Dang.
I counted. Emails between February 2023 until September 2023. Now that brings us up to a few weeks ago. My husband got a call from the father of the groom, the person financing this wedding, who said that my husband's services were no longer needed and forfeited the deposit. My husband, not very sly at all, asked why, thinking maybe the price was the reason. Nope. Jane had apparently been cheating on her fiance with someone at my work, and the fiance called it off.
Damn.
I saw Jane at work a few days later and she seemed fine. Though even now, I wonder which of our coworkers she had been seeing on the side. Top comment, OP gets paid and the husband doesn't have to play the wedding. Win-win. So
Dub's a dub.
No, you got lucky. That's luck.
But also, your wedding was canceled. You're just normal at work.
Yeah, I'm not
I guess she
showing
didn't care
y'all.
about him.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
If I'm like, I'll do some crazy stuff at work, yo, you think I care what y'all think? I'm going to be the normal.
All right. Because I'm not going to let you guys know that my wedding
1,000%.
completely crashed and burned.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
be
you are
crying.
obviously the husband and you are the bride.
Jane.
I'll be the groom.
Okay.
Do you want to be OP?
The wife?
Yep.
Okay. I don't really know. Well, okay, we'll see.
I don't really think we have much to do with.
Oh, okay. I'm going to call you Amy.
AP.
It's Jane.
It's
Jane?
Jane.
Oh.
Yeah, please. It's Jane.
Oh, hey, Jane. I have a question for you.
Yeah, not Amy. Just wanted to clarify.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Jane.
Yeah.
Can you answer a question for me?
Maybe.
Do you know how to use a printer? Okay, let me read it.
That's a crazy question. Answer it, Jay.
Yeah.
It's very complicated from what I'm used to on my last floor.
Sure.
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's not just user error?
No, I don't think so.
Ugh. You don't think so?
Yeah.
It's probably user error. Okay, so let's just run through this really quick, okay?
Okay.
So you open your document.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have that open at least?
Yes.
Okay.
I know how to use a computer.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure. You don't know how to use a printer, so why would you know how to use a computer?
Okay.
Anyway, you see that little option button at the top?
Okay.
Menu right there?
Yeah.
Option.
Yeah.
Print.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Jane.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, I have to get prepped for this wedding I'm about to have. So if you know of any bands, let me know.
You're engaged?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What band are you thinking
You see the
about?
rock?
Oh.
You see the rock? It's heavy, you know?
Hey, babe.
Hey.
You're at lunch. I brought you your homemade lunch.
Thank you.
It is grilled cheese, dairy-free,
Yeah, my favorite.
and mayo, dairy-free,
Mm-hmm.
and sourdough bread, fresh baked
Yes.
this morning.
Yes, thank you
Yep.
so much.
Yep.
Well, you have a good day. I have meetings and stuff. To
I
attend
also
to.
brought my own lunch. Maybe we could eat lunch together here at the office.
No, I have a work meeting actually.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I checked your schedule. I thought you were free.
Schedule. No. There's a impromptu.
Okay. Well, I'm just really happy to see you.
Yeah, I'm really happy to see you too. But I have a
The
meeting.
ring looks great on you.
Yeah, it is heavy.
My fiance, everybody. Engaged.
Yeah.
Hi.
You got money.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Next evening. Hey, Matt. I think Jane wants you to play at her wedding. Am I reading this right?
Jane. Oh, is this the girl you called Amy, like, rudely, and then called her Jane?
She looks like an Amy.
That's crazy.
It's not my fault her mom didn't name her
Honey, I'm
Amy.
always on your side, but you can't just name other people things.
She's
and
an
then-
Amy. She looks, if you
okay.
saw her. Okay, but like she says, June 24th. Oh my gosh.
I ain't playing for nothing.
Matt,
I hate
what are we going
her.
to do?
Let's
The
kill
schedule
her.
says we're free. Kill her?
You think we should kill her?
No,
She doesn't deserve
you know
a wedding.
someone?
She made you look stupid about the printer question.
I know, and it was just a simple question.
Yeah, and I love you, and it is easy to use a printer, but she shouldn't have treated you that way.
No, I'm just a
You could
girl.
ask me about the printer thing. I don't think you have. It's weird that, and I've never loved anyone more than I've loved you. But the printer thing was, even for me, I was like, when you told me the story, I was like,
Okay, but like she's done other things. She's just so rude and entitled.
okay.
But
Girl, you know I'm always on your side. So I'm not planning the wedding.
okay, you know?
Not at all.
You want to see what if we can get some more money out of her, you know? Maybe she's so desperate.
Oh, yeah, you're a criminal.
and here,
I didn't know you're a
and
criminal.
here she says she loves your band, the band. She's seen you guys, I think 3-4
We are good.
times.
I know
And-
you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. That's my number one song. People really
Yeah.
love that.
Okay, so what are we gonna do?
So you want to embezzle. You want to.
Is it embezzling if she agrees to it? I mean, it doesn't hurt. It's
I like
check.
the way you think. I like the way you think.
Okay.
So let's charge her like $50K.
50K. Okay.
$50K for a couple hour gig. She'll never say yes. But if she does say yes, then it's our money.
I know.
And we can go to Aruba. Or I don't know what that was. We can do that too. Wherever you want to go.
This is buddy spreading.
Okay, we're spreading it.
I thought we were hip, man. I thought we were hip.
We're him. We're gonna spread it. So let me email him back.
Okay.
Hey, they said that $50K for that's fine for you, right? You like that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. My dad will
50K?
totally finance that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's a steal.
Yeah. I was thinking.
Yeah.
So, have you seen this band?
Yes. Oh my God. I just saw a video. Look at, you see this video of him?
Yeah.
I know you would
Gonna
have
leave it. Okay, wait, hold on.
to let you go. He's so good.
I'm gonna text him.
I'm gonna double heart that. I know he can't see that, but I double
Yeah,
heart it.
I'm gonna email him back right now. Yes, $50K is probably the best
Yeah.
price that you could have gave us, and I totally
Background
accept it.
vocals. Who's that?
Yeah.
I've never seen his wife before.
Watch us swing.
Me neither.
The dancing queen.
Make sure
Send.
to like and subscribe for more wedding singer content.
Let me like and subscribe. And maybe you should like and subscribe too.
Send.
She accepted it.
She was dumb enough to accept.
I charged like $200.
Oh.
We got $50,000 for rich.
She's so stupid.
I bet she doesn't know how to print. You know what I mean? Look who's dumb now.
Yeah.
Not my wife.
We gotta accept.
My wife know how to print now. She know how to print spreadsheets now.
If she's agreeing to $50K for 2 hours, we gotta accept.
We gotta accept.
Okay.
What a dummy idiot.
Okay, so
What a stupid dummy idiot. Freaking Amy.
I don't want to deal with this. So you're gonna
Jane
handle the emails, right?
Of course.
Okay. I'll figure out our Aruba trip.
So I'll put
By the way, I was totally I didn't want to admit this, but I am fangirling at the fact that you are going to play my wedding. Send.
Okay, that's interesting.
And I was also wondering how your day was going. Send.
Day is going fine. Appreciate the love. Can't wait to play your wedding, especially for that $50K. $, tongue out emoji.
Yes. Exclamation X. Yeah, like I said, very excited. You know, we were just watching your videos, like, and we did subscribe, and like, just like other people should. And I just totally wanted to say, I'm so excited. And also, do you have like a particular favorite color or anything, Sind?
My favorite color?
Why don't you want to know your favorite color?
I don't know. My favorite color is purple. And I've always loved it. Send.
Oh, yeah. I would say mine is like mint green, but nothing crazy. Send.
Babe, I don't care. I don't know what she's doing.
She's weird.
It's like elementary school. Why are we talking
she's
about
so
favorite colors? I was saying, okay, that's
Okay.
cool.
Wait.
Let me know about the playlist and we'll get that started. Send.
Oh, yeah. Totally got it. Is there like any music taste that you're into specifically, Sind?
Babe, what the?
You're playing her
Yeah,
wedding.
I play
What
what
she
they want.
like?
Hey, are you busy right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you seem really busy.
Yeah, I'm just emailing.
I just wondered if you wanted to come have dinner. It's just like I have like this beautiful dinner for the two of us,
Oh,
and
it's
I really want to
beautiful?
like start prioritizing us. And
Yeah. Give me like an hour.
do you mind if I eat?
Yeah, go for it. I'll catch up.
Okay.
Yeah, you just go for it. I'll be there.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably doing something important.
Yeah. I'm setting up the wedding. It's gonna be great. Yeah,
Okay.
I got you. Can you believe
At 11 p.m. at night?
Yeah.
Because we had this is a late dinner. I just got everything done.
Oh.
Seafood boil.
Oh.
Yeah. I got everything out, spread like newspaper, foil on the dining room table.
Yeah.
Sausage. I put extra sausage. Like
Give
you
me
were.
like 20 minutes. Actually, I got you in 20 minutes. I'll be down there in 20 minutes.
Okay.
was
He's
an hour.
responding to you this late at night?
Yeah, you know, he's asking for like the playlist, as you can see right here. Just this specific email right here. He's asking about the playlist.
Why are you covering stuff up, babe?
Oh, don't worry about it.
It's like you're like cheating on me. You don't want me to see your messages.
Oh no, I'm not. Never.
I believe you.
Never cheating.
Making me nervous.
Yeah, no, don't go enjoy the seafood boil. I'll be there in 20 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna watch Mormon Wives then.
Okay.
I'll catch up on the episode.
Yeah, DVR it for me. Okay.
We don't do that anymore, babe.
Oh. Okay. Whatever.
It's just streaming.
Can you believe my husband made a seafood boil? I don't even like seafood like that. And he's like, yeah, I made the seafood boil. And I'm like, I don't even know when's the last time I even had shellfish. That's so inconsiderate. Send.
What,
I need to
babe?
turn off my notifications. We're in bed.
Yeah,
Why am
it's 10 at night.
Yeah.
Why is she messaging
I
you
don't
about
know.
seafood board?
I don't know. That's
I am so
like her diary right now.
Why is she
bored.
not stopping?
Does she know she's writing to me, or I think she's writing into a notes app?
Is this the early 2000s? Why is she emailing?
Emailing is so weird.
So old.
So the next day, I'm not messaging her. So how about that playlist? Just want to check out those deets and make sure I can get those songs ready. So just send those songs, and that's all I need. That's it. So no other extra stuff, just those songs. Send.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about the playlist. You know, just so caught up in conversation. I thought it'd be good. I trust your judgment. Send.
8 months later.
she's still like this last message. She's talking about her dog and like what she named the dog.
Yeah. What do we do?
I still don't know a song.
She's messaging you 140 times.
Yes. I know a lot about her. And actually, I think she's been going through some tough stuff. Like, she's not quietly, like, attracted to her fiance. And
babe, we don't care.
Okay, I'm just saying.
We just want the 50,000.
It's kind of a compelling story.
We don't care.
Okay,
we just want the 50,000.
Let's get that money, right? Hey. So I'll send one more email.
Okay.
So
get that playlist.
I really appreciate the story you told me. It's been so much. You live in a novella, girl. Honestly, just need those songs. I'm surprised you haven't even given me one song in this 8 months. Just give me a song. We'll figure it out from there. Just one song, please. Send. Meg Thee Stallion. Send.
You like Meg? Send.
And it's just so crazy because, like, with you and Jared, I actually feel seen, and I feel like they're my caliber of like type of people. Send.
Babe?
Wait, who the hell Jared?
Babe?
Send.
You know you've been talking out loud for the last 8 months about your thoughts, right? As you're sending out these emails and you're audibly saying send, right?
Oh.
So I've heard not only the emails that you sent to this musician guy, but also to Jared.
Oh.
And I've been building up a case because you don't have a lock on your computer.
Oh.
Every single night I go in. You don't need to cover it up. I audibly heard it. We live in a studio.
Oh.
Okay, the $50,000 is not going towards a house, babe. It's obviously going towards this freaking dude. Which obviously, now that I think about it, I inquired about him for another date. It was $2,000. They are screwing us over.
You said it was fine. You could cover it.
I don't appreciate. I am getting so sick of hearing you. Your voice is just, it's bothering me so much because I've heard you not only talk to this man, but also to Jared. We're done.
Would
We're
love
done.
to see those song lists again. Repeat. It's been a couple hours since you messaged. Send.
You never were attracted to me? What did I go to Turkey for?
I think he's
You said you liked men with certain hairlines. When I said that I was comfortable with shaving it all off.
Oh my God.
And you said at the end, you're like, maybe you could try with that. And so now I just have a really big forehead instead of just cutting it off like I should have. You don't care about that. I could wear sunscreen on my head.
What's it? He's talking about the turkey trip. Said, oh my gosh, am I cooked? Said,
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh,
you
still
don't
hear
stop
me?
saying it out loud.
This is my favorite story ever. I'm loving the drama. Don't you like the drama of this?
I do. What did you think she got in Turkey?
I'm very curious about what she got.
An EBBL?
She got an EBL.
You went to Turkey too?
he found out I went too. Said,
So I got a hair transplant in Turkey, and you over here having a good time getting a what? A massage by Jared? Or was that just here in this city? In our bedroom. In our bed. And on the counter for some reason. Not very comfortable for a massage. Because you guys haven't been physically intimate, right?
Purely massages.
no.
I can't believe a
both
word
know.
that comes out of your mouth.
We both know I did it.
I get why she called you Amy 8 months ago.
That is the most disrespectful thing anybody could ever say to me.
I get it.
And see.
But, no.
That was a hard act, I'm not going to lie.
Shout out Amy/Jane.
I feel like that one was like entertaining, but I don't think it was like fast. I hope it seemed like a little slower.
That wouldn't be a slow one. It was entertaining to us.
Yeah.
I knew how to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't
Trying
know.
to figure out each dimension of it all.
Yeah. We'll see how that plays back.
It's always hard when we do ones where we're separate and we're not together.
Yeah.
On one.
And I feel like it wasn't like that. The story wasn't, it was dramatic, but it wasn't dramatic enough. It wasn't
Yeah.
enough like meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We got to go. We're going to talk to Patreon.
Go.
Bye.
Go a jet.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Just hit the like and subscribe. Just for that.
Subscribe.